Hey Aquarius, it's Empress Rose here. Welcome to your reading. These are general readings, so we take what works and we leave what doesn't, as with everything in life. And we, if I don't catch your storyline on this reading, go check your other major placements and see if I didn't connect with you over there. And I'll be posting photos of the spread at the end of the reading. Lord willing, and I remember to do that. Ooh, we have a little secret card, a little private message. Okay. Anything else here? Well, yeah, for Aquarius. Can we get a couple more cards? We keep almost having cards come out. It's a very funny, this is like, I can barely hold on to these cards, and they're either being very secretive when they come out, or they're trying to come out but not quite coming out. It's anything else? Okay. All right. There was a lot we wanted to do, but they all came out upside down, which I think is very funny. Oh, you got some hard times here. So here's the first thing that came out, the journey. And this sort of seems like almost a separate storyline than the rest of this, but so this could just be an individual message or something. We'll see if it resonates with you. So here we have the journey. This is referencing a long-term commitment to something, referencing being passionate about something from your childhood, or someone from your childhood, or someone that you've known for a very long time. So this is a card about companionship, and it's also a companion card. So it has a matching card later on in the set. This talks about long-term companionship because the other card is my dear friend, and they've been together for decades and decades, if not physically, then together. So, and their minds have sort of melded, and they're almost like one being here. But this is when they first meet. So this is either referencing somebody from your past that you've known for a very long time, or this could be a first meeting or a first understanding of something. And it could be a passion, it could be a career, or it could be a person. But you're very committed right from the get-go. You understand that you're kindred spirits, and you're very devoted to this passionate path, or this relationship or whatever. You're very devoted almost immediately. There might have been a party atmosphere going on here, or something that happened where it was a gift to both of you, and you connected immediately, and you immediately understood the strength of this friendship and this, I want to say, because this could easily be, to me, like a career path, or but it's going to have longevity if it's just starting. It's going to have some longevity. Okay, but right now we've got some really difficult paths. I mean, nothing looks fulfilled right here. We have the white rose of hope. This is look at how bright that is, especially with this crazy light, which is like shining off my glasses and makes everything very shiny, but it allows me to do these readings whenever I feel like it, and not just when I have good daylight. So this is the white rose of hope. You're very hopeful for something. You've got something on your heart. I mean, it's very self-explanatory. It's a deep hope. It's a pure hope. You've had it for a very long time. This could be your hope that you've had for a very long time. It's very close to your heart. You're probably not sharing about it too much, not talking about it. And it's just a feeling that you have for this hope and this dream. But in the meantime, we're having a lot of difficulty. First of all, we're having some communication difficulty. Can you hear me? This is about emotions. I don't know. Communication just seems so straightforward. Like, I talk, you listen, I talk. We have this ball game going back and forth. I'm catching what you're saying. I'm, getting the tracks that you're laying down, and it seems very straightforward, but communication can also just be like some sort of exhaustion about communication, feeling like you're not being able to keep up on your communication, feeling exhausted about emotions and feelings and frustration, and just not being able to express it or get it off your chest, feeling weighed down by it. And there's some deep emotion here. There's a deep emotion of frustration, maybe some forlornness of like, what I want is so far off in the distance. If I call for it, if I try to manifest this, will the universe even hear? Will this person or this goal I have even hear me. It just, something just seems too far away, too impossible to accomplish this, and it's really weighing on you. And it could be a dream about communicating, it could be wanting to communicate something, but also it could just be, you know, a dream that you have that just seems so far away, and you can't hear it calling. Or no, you can hear it calling, it can't hear you calling back though. And I'm also getting another message here that this could be your dream itself, this thing that you hope for, not hearing from you, not seeing you move towards it, not being able to hear you calling towards it. It's like that concept is coming through right now, as far as like what you want wants you, the things that you desire want you to accomplish them, or the people that you want to, I don't know about people, but just in general with life and the world, what you want, it wants you back, and it calls to you. And so this has a feeling of that, of like something calling to you and you're not answering it, or they feel like that you can't hear them. The person might feel like you can't hear them, or even the dream that you want to accomplish may be feeling frustrated that you haven't moved towards it, and that you seem far away from the dream that wants you to accomplish it. I have just now totally personified a concept, a dream, a vision that you might have for the future, and I can hear it calling. I can hear its frustration. It's frustrated. Maybe this calling doesn't feel like you can hear it, and doesn't feel like you're responding, and isn't hearing you say, yeah, okay, you know, it's been like Marco, your dream is like, or some goal or something. This is kind of trippy, because this is really like a trippy little concept here going on in my head. It has been calling out Marco, and it's not hearing you polo. So you either need to polo much louder, or you need to start poloing at all and calling that out. Look, it's in a pool. Oh my gosh. This is such a pool vibe. It's playing Marco Polo in the pool, and this is someone who's really frustrated with this game. So this could be you, this could be somebody else, or this could be this dream that's calling you and is like, did everybody fucking leave this pool? What is going on here? How come I'm just here by myself? And nobody's here. I'm just alone in this pool, and there's no one to play with. And I could Marco till my throat's sore, and no one's gonna respond. I mean, that's kind of a game of keep away, though. It's not, and the spirit of the game is actually the opposite of what we're doing here. So you could be playing Marco Polo, and someone's very sick of being sort of the monkey in the middle, and trying to reach out and trying to connect with all the polos, because I'm getting such a strong Marco Polo thing. I keep hearing it echoing here, and I think that this is actually in the spirit of the game, and this is someone that doesn't feel like this is a game anymore, and would like people to stop running from them, or doesn't want to be the person with their eyes closed trying to find everybody else in the pool, and they don't want to be it anymore. Wow, that was a lot of information from one little card there, but it just came to me very differently this time. Then we have Moon Dance. So this is like, we've got two cards about, yeah, you're in the middle of some tough stuff here. We've got Night Ride with this elephant. There's protection. You are protected. You are protected. You have companionship. You do have companionship here. So this would be like this deer is calling out for you and you're not responding. That's what I mean. It's like this person or this vision or this calling is calling to you, and you're supposed to be in this mode where you're connected and you're committed to each other, but you're not right now. And someone's getting a little fed up with it. So anyway, this is protection. You do have somebody with you. You are trying to get somewhere, and there is this sort of magical vibe, but it's also foggy. It's muddy. It's night. It's dark. This elephant doesn't have very good vision in the dark. Can't see where it's going. this owl can see in the dark, but not in the fog. So they're all just kind of huddled together, making their way through this dark night. So a lot of difficulty, but there's some people or some support with you. Teamwork is going on here, a team with you, and you're all kind of muddling through this difficult time together. And then this brings us again to Moon Dance. This is an acknowledgement that you do have a pretty tricky little situation. Your intuition is guiding you or supporting you, right? You're dancing across this thing. You are aware that you could fall, but this is here to tell you you're not going to die if you fall, because this will let you fall gently. Your intuition's not just going to if something goes wrong in whatever this journey is, this passage, if something goes wrong, your intuition's not going to like suddenly pop. You're going to have like a soft landing. You're going to be able to figure it out. Even if there is a misstep, you're going to figure it out. But this is an acknowledgement that you're about halfway through a pretty precarious situation. These little birds here are singing, everything's going to be all right. This is my everything's going to be all right card. So you are in the middle of a difficult transition, a difficult, tricky journey, trying to make it a dance. Your intuition's very helpful right here. Look, we've got, this could be this hope that you're holding on to. You're holding on to this hope, and it's not going to let you down. Even if your feet do a misstep, even if you let yourself down, this hope isn't going to let you down. All right, Aquarius. I feel like there's something else here. There's this hope. You may be starting to lose hope here in this situation. You may be starting to lose hope. But I think that this is here saying, yeah, this is dark. Yeah, this is difficult. But your hope is here, and it's actually part of what's sustaining you and bringing you safety as you go through this difficult journey. You might not be able to see it because it is so dark, and there is a lot of frustration and a lot of difficulty right now. But you will be getting there. All right, Aquarius, this is your past, this is your present, this is your inner landscape, what's at issue, your environment, your to-do list, and your possible outcome. All right, so your recent past, we've had this 8 of Cups here. This is totally reminding me of whatever made you set out on this journey, whatever made you start do. Well, the dark night can happen to us, but this is a decision you made to start out on this journey, on this little trip here. You decided that. No one forced you. You made the choice. You put up that slack line across the city skyline, and you went, you got the permits, you went for it, you're doing it. Although, I don't know, kind of feels like maybe it was a little unplanned because you're not wearing very good footwear. Like if I was going to do a tightrope walk across a city, I would probably not wear little boots, but to each their own. And then we have, so in the recent past, we have this 8 of Cups here. So your intuition, again, oh my gosh, look at these 2 cards together. The intuition shining bright, big, bright, this hope in the sky. And your hope is that these 2 more cups. So it's a treacherous journey. It's a very difficult, treacherous journey. You could fall. There's cliffs on either side here. You could fall. But you understood, you felt this calling, this thing calling to you that there were 2 more cups. There was more to life than this. And you felt called to do that, to chase after those 2 additional cups, even though most people would say 8 cups is a lot of cups. Be happy with your 8 cups. It's armloads. Nobody can carry all your cups at once. It's like a dishwasher full, like it's enough cups. But you knew that there were 2 more cups and that there was something more satisfying and that there was more to life than this. And so you set out to do it with just your intuition to guide you, or your hope and your intuition to guide you. In your present situation, you have this Knight of Pentacles. This is a very grounded, slow-moving energy. So yeah, you are sort of plodding through this swamp at night, very grounded, slow-moving energy, looking back at the past, at all the work that's been done, all the stuff that's been done, all the fields that have been plowed, all the grounded energy, looking back at that. This could have to do with work, have to do with counting your pentacles, money situation, but there's a real grounded, solid, very slow-moving energy right now, right? Very slow-moving energy in lots of respects in our lives, but in particular in this reading, it's highlighting that for you. slow but steady, slow but steady. The Knight of Pentacles is extremely determined. He is going to get there, but it is going to be a slow, step-by-step process, putting in the proper amounts of work, putting in the proper amounts of focus and labor, not cutting corners, not this is no get rich quick scheme. You know, you understood that when you started off. This wasn't going to be a get rich quick scheme. This is going to be like every penny you earn from this endeavor will be earned. Here is in your hopes and fears, you're hoping for this emotional maturity. We're seeing King of Cups here, very Zen-like, very emotionally mature. This could be where you're at. Like, even though this journey is difficult, you do have sort of this hope. And so you could be feeling very emotionally stable, or you could just be hoping for a little more emotional stability. Here, he's looking forward to giving his cup. I don't know if you can see it with my bright light on right now, but there's this roiling sea behind him. Lots of emotions. He takes his emotions. He learns from them. They're all part of who he is. He's not ignoring them, stifling them, whatever. He uses them as information. Sometimes when he's angry, he just lets the anger flow through him and doesn't respond. Sometimes when he's angry, he realizes that he needs to say something, but he thinks about it and how he wants to express his frustration and anger. So he's very zen with his emotions. I think this is something that you're hoping for. Either that, or you could be hoping for a love offering to come in from a very mature, accomplished person. And then you could have, because you do have this hope, so you could be hoping that this mature counterpart comes in with a love offering. In the what the issue is we have this Three of Cups here. So in the upright, this would be another cup card. So we have the Eight of Cups, we have the King of Cups, we have the Three of Cups. So we're talking about something, and then we have this, which is basically a cup. And it talks about, this is almost an Aquarius sign here, actually. This, I would say the water bringer, it's about communication and emotion. The water bringer is the Aquarius here. So I feel like that is a very Aquarius card for you. And then we have this Three of Cups. We have this singing together, this sort of choir, this beautiful group of people creating art together, creating music together, communing together, sharing their hearts together, but we're taking it in the reverse, so that's not happening. Either the band broke up, or there's not an emotional sharing, there's disappointing friendships, disappointing relationships where you can't share, where something's been broken here, some sort of sharing, community, some sort of community has been broken, perhaps even an artistic community, or a scene community, or just even a friend group just kind of falling apart. This could easily be quarantine related, because just not being able to hang out with our friends, and some sort of damage having been done to relationships, or having been just not coming through here, not experiencing that community right now. In your environment, we have the Sun card, which is funny because you're going through this night ride, but I feel this is your hope, or this could just be just a lot of clarity, a lot of understanding coming in. There could be something in your environment that's just very clear, a lot of growth going on around you. It could just literally be sunny, because it kind of literally is right now, at least in the my part of the planet, the northern hemisphere, above the certain line that I can't remember, where it actually, our axial tilt actually affects the amount of sunshine we're having right now. So could be some sunshine, some growth, some happiness, some productivity. There could be something very productive in your environment. I'm seeing a lot of sunflower seeds here. Just a very nurturing, beautiful environment. So something around you feels very, very clear, very good, very nurturing. I almost want to say it feels like a day at the beach too, and someone's munching some sunflower seeds there. And so then your to-do list is this Page of Pentacles, becoming very fascinated with something, with money, being very curious about it, something in the real world. What's funny is I get both emotion and career from this, because we've got this Knight of Pentacles, this slow-going, plodding energy, and then we also have this getting very focused on something and very curious about something. But of course, that can be a solution to a lot of communication problems, is asking questions, getting curious, getting very focused and curious about something, and paying very close attention to it. Maybe the clarity and the growth and understanding that. I'm seeing something. So here I'm seeing these gold circles right here, almost like pentacles, these minds of this group and this community. And then I'm seeing her holding the sun, and her holding like a mini sun here. So, you know, she's got the huge sun. Someone here has a big ass sun. That is there's a lot of clarity, a lot of good stuff going on. And then you're supposed to look at your little star here. Your star. You've got a star. You've got a star in your hand, and maybe there's some jealousy or some envy over that big sun and that big thing going on in somebody else's life. But you're supposed to get very appreciative and fascinated with your own life. I mean, this is going to take some serious focus. This journey, this trip that you went on, you need to be focusing on what's yours, what's in your hand, and the work that you're doing and the work that you're prepared to do. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here. So this is a lot of work. Focus, money focus, and focus on real world results. So, you know, finish that, you know, that art project, or finish that doing something physical, doing something in the real world. And the Knight of Pentacles is going to move very slowly, and possibly the first thing you need to do if you want to get to this Knight of Pentacles is step one is to be the freshman. How you get to be a sophomore is you get to be a freshman first, with a lot of curiosity, bringing a lot of curiosity to something that's yours, to your own sun, to your own. I mean, it's almost a mirror the way it shows up here too. To you, what's yours, who you are, what do you bring to the situation, what's your mission here? And then we have, as a possible outcome, it's a little predictable, true in every single reading, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Well, no, I was thinking it was the World card, very similar, but the Wheel of Fortune is a little more personal than the World card. The World card is just the whole thing rotates as it does every day. You know, we're talking about axial tilt and solstice, and, or not solstice, but you know, the different, we're way past solstice, but it's still pretty sunny here. So anyway, the axial tilt issues and stuff like that. So that would be the World card. But this is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is your personal fortunes changing, moving. You just need to get fascinated. It's almost like you get fascinated with this coin, and then the coin actually starts to change and move and rotate. Probably in your favor, most likely. But there's something kind of out of your control, or it feels like out of your control. It could be meeting up with destiny, meeting up with a predestined situation, opportunity, or something like that comes in for you, and it feels like luck, but you've done all this preparation. You know, it's not going to be luck when you end up at the other side of this thing. I mean, a little bit of luck went into this, and it could be very fortunate to end up on the other side of this trip, but you've also done a shit ton of work to get there. So something, your luck could be changing in the future. It could be moving more towards your favor, rotating towards your favor, and you want to be ready. You want to have done your work. You want to have studied, paid attention, focused on your work and what's yours. What's your work? Don't be jealous of somebody else, but what's your work? Paying attention to that, and then when the Wheel of Fortune starts to turn, you're ready, and you can drop right into your opportunity when it comes up. So I guess, you know, it's calling to you, and it's telling you it's coming. This wheel is going to be rotating, and you want to be able to take advantage of that and drop into the wheel. I'm seeing like some sort of like Price is Right game or something, and there's just one opening maybe, and you slide your little chip, your little coin down, and it's rotating, and whoop, it goes right into the one little opening, maybe a carnival game. I'm seeing something like that. So you slide your little chip into it, and then the Wheel of Fortune is just turning at just the right moment, where instead of bouncing off, it slides right in. So there could be a really lucky moment coming up for you, and your job is to be very prepared, have studied up on it, and be very prepared. Because that opportunity is saying that it is calling to you. So, and it's getting a little frustrated that maybe you're not as prepared as it keeps asking you to be. I don't know. All right, Aquarius. So I guess get ready for that Wheel of Fortune to turn. Thank you so much for your likes, comments, and subscribes. I really appreciate them. And I hope you have a wonderful week.